at the driver's wheel. Amen. Amen. Loyalty and integrity. I think the church done lost that through the pressure of life. Not loyal to nothing but the dollar bill. Isn't it something? Unfaithful. Statistics says, this was statistics, I'm just reading from statistics this morning. 78% of Christians that got married in the first 5 years ended in divorce. Christians today. Unfaithful, no loyalty at all to nothing because of pressure. The pressure of society. Do not be friends with the world. You make yourself an enemy of God. But guess what? They take on world views and want to live like the world. Yeah. Well, she ain't giving me none the way I want it. Just like that man that killed his wife over a boiled egg. I don't know whether it was boiled or not. All I know is he said it was cold. He go out killing his wife, and not only his wife, he killed his relatives too. Killed 5 people, then himself. I guess the Lord told him, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. You got folks do that too all the time. The Lord told me to tell you, you need to give me $50. Got folks like that all the time. I have them on my job, so I'm just telling you. Oh, really? He got to give me 50 to give you 50. Go back and tell him to give me the 50 to give you. And today we'll be talking about faith. It's impossible to capture your thoughts without first believing that you can. If you cannot believe that you can change the course of your life, then it won't happen. Can I tell you again? I don't care what you put together. It won't happen until you believe it first before it happens. I hear folks say all the time, well, I knew what was going to happen. If you knew what was going to happen, why didn't you do something in the midst of knowing that it's going to happen? Still waiting until after it happened to say that you knew what was going to happen. Well, I hear folks do that all the time. I knew that. Oh, you did. If you knowing and you got all the evidence to something that's going to happen, why don't you change in the midst of it's happening instead of waiting until after it happened, then say, I knew it was going to happen? Why do we do that? We do that a lot, don't we? I knew my car was going to break down, got the symptoms of it breaking down. Instead of doing something while it's running, then instead of waiting till it break down to say, I knew it was going to break down. Don't make sense, does it? But that's how our minds work. You ever notice that? I knew she was going to leave him. Oh, really? Faith. Hebrews chapter number 11. Hebrews, the 5th chapter. Hebrews chapter 11. What is faith? Since we know that it is one of the ingredients that we need to change the course of our lives, in essence, capture our thoughts. We need to believe that it will happen before any evidence of it happening. Just because we believe that it's going to happen. Hebrews 11 tells us what faith is. I'm going to read from the Amplified for you. It says, now faith is the insurance, the confirmation, the title deed of the things we hope for, being the proof of things we do not see, and the conviction of their reality, the faith perceiving as real facts which are not revealed to the senses. Let me read that again. Now faith is the assurance, the confirmation, the title deed of the things we hope for, being the proof of things we do not see, and the conviction of their reality, faith perceiving as real facts which is not revealed to the senses. Faith is trust. If you want to really think about the word faith, is trust. Trust. Faith is trust. Who are you trusting in? Faith is believing in something or someone. Goes on to say, faith is confidence, sureness, and that is not rooted in your senses. That means your sight, your taste, your smell, your hearing, and what's the last one? Your touch. That's what faith is. It's not based on proof. It's the obligation or loyalty to a promise, a person, an engagement, an oath, alliance. It says that what faith is. Now, it says here a title deed. Anybody had a title to something or a deed to something? Do it. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. If the car is not paid for, do you have the title? But you know the title is there once it's paid for. Am I correct to say that? Amen. Faith is working like a title deed. A title deed. That means that you knowing that you operating the thing, but it's really not yours. You didn't hear me. Title deed, it belongs to someone. Everything we have belongs to God. God holds the title deed to everything that we want, our desires, our hopes, our dreams. God holds the title deed to. Are you hearing me today? That who holds the title deed to everything that's in our life, he holds the deed to. Okay? It's just like the bank holds the title deed to your car if you don't pay for it. Guess what? The bank can come and repossess it if you don't make the payments. Am I right to say that? Foreclosure, meaning that someone did not make the payments on their home and the banks are foreclosing. That means they're coming to possess their property. Even our body has title deed to it that doesn't belong to us. Most folks think their body belongs to themselves. That's why they do what they want